To all my big sisters and little sisters out there, it's your girl Maya Simone, and I am back with another video. And I just want to say that this is not the conclusion I thought that I'll be sharing with y'all today in regards to my 75 soft. I want to be real, I want to be honest, and I promised myself that I will be real with y'all when it came to the ins and outs of my journey. I wanted to be as transparent as possible when it came to my journey. And so it's not, like I said, it's not what I expected, but it's real. And so without further ado, we're going to get right into the video. Giving a little overview of, why I decided to start my 75 soft challenge, and kind of just really let y'all know my intentions for the 75 soft. It really was wrapped around me building discipline, me growing in different areas of my life, and really me just finding something that I can kind of stick to and kind of show that I can do it. I wanted to build a deeper connection with God. I wanted to get more consistent in my reading. I just wanted to build a lot of consistency and just, try to get it done. It did not go as planned at all whatsoever. And this video will be centered more so around the reflection of the process than the perfection of me actually getting it done. Started this 75 soft on May 18th, and I was slated to complete it June 1st. That was the goal, to get done by June 1st. And I'm making this video 2 weeks into June, and I did not complete it the way that I wanted it to be completed. First things first, I did a lot of traveling over the last few months. I went to Europe. I traveled down to Texas. I traveled down to Mississippi. I was doing a lot of traveling, and I did not factor in how traveling would throw off my rhythm and my flow of things. I wasn't able to work out the way I wanted to work out. I wasn't able to maintain my intermediate fasting. I wasn't able to maintain my drinking my water the way I wanted to, just because it was just so much going on. Life was just life. I mentioned this in my update, my 2-week update, how as soon as I started, it just seemed like life was just boom, 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 boom. And it didn't just end with me traveling. It wasn't just me traveling. It was also the transition of my nieces getting out of school and us getting them ready to go to Mississippi for the summer. And on top of all of that, my sister passed away suddenly, unexpectedly, and it just kind of really rocked my world. Goals that I was really excited about on my 75 soft was spending 30 minutes a day with God and really getting into reading my Bible and being consistent in that. But after my sister passed away, I kind of just stopped, to be real, just to be honest. I know, like, when you go through something like this is the time you're really supposed to, like, dive in and really hone in to your faith and your spirituality. But y'all, like I said, I'm being honest and I'm being transparent, and I literally, my other sister put it best in words when she said she beefing with God. I'm literally beefing with God, and that's just me being real. That's just me being authentic. That's just part of a relationship. I feel like, no relationship is ever perfect. Every relationship has its ups and its downs, and this is just part of my relationship with God, where it's at a down. At this moment, that's just how my relationship is right now. I have been trying so hard to keep the faith, but the disconnection is real. Like, the numbness that you feel is real. And going through grief, and the way that grief shows up in my life, it shows up differently. If for one, it shows up in waves, and I have good days, and I have bad days, and I have horrible days. And so it's just me really learning to go through that process and work through that process and grow through that process, because like I said, this is something I never experienced to this magnitude before in my life. I also mentioned this in my last video. I get so caught up on what I didn't do or the things that I haven't been doing, but I do want to take a moment and still celebrate my small wins always, and really just find that line where discipline meets grace, and give props to the things that I have been doing during this time, that I have been trying to keep up with this process, even if it wasn't as consistent as I wanted it to be. I was still hitting the gym in some way, shape, or form. I was still getting 45 minutes of physical activity in some way, shape, or form when it comes to my fitness journey. Just like I said, on the transparency tip, I didn't really physically see a lot of changes and results in my body. I would put them in so y'all can see it yourself. I really didn't see as much results as I wanted to, but I also do know in that same setting that I could have done a lot more than what I was doing. As much as I wanted to crawl in a hole and allow all of the negative thoughts to consume me, I kept moving. I kept trying to show up for myself, and I kept pushing, and that's something to really celebrate. I'm still pushing, y'all. I'm still pushing. Every single day that I get up, every time that I open my eyes, I'm still pushing. I'm still trying to make things work. I'm still trying to hold the faith. I'm still alive. I'm still here. And me going to the gym, I've been allowing my body to carry some of the weight that I can't mentally carry anymore. And so, yes, that means me spending 2-3 hours in the gym, doing really hard workouts, because it just lets me know that I'm alive. That pain that I feel in the gym just lets me know that I'm alive and that I'm here, and that I can feel. That's something that I can feel, and it's tangible. And it's not only that, but it's a healthy way for me to release my feelings. It's a healthy way for me to release my emotions, and I've been doing just that. Like, that's why I wear my shades. I always have worn my shades in the gym, but me wearing my shades in the gym now serves an even deeper purpose of when them tears get to rolling and start to fall. Like, my shades are already on. I'm wiping it off like it's sweat, but I'm having another breakthrough. I may not have completed to 75 soft the way that I imagine it, but I've definitely grown during this process. I've definitely learned a lot, not only about myself, but about my routine during this process. And not only that, I now understand what all goes into taking on a challenge like this. 75 days of consistency is a lot harder than it, even if I'm doing this, it's really, really hard. So I commend the people who are doing this, who are completing it. And I will do it again. And I want to be able to do it fully and to be able to complete it the way that I intended it. But I honestly believe that I was doing this time to really learn how to give myself grace, because I be so hard on myself. And I know a lot of people can relate to just really being hard on yourself. But when you are put in a position where you have to sit down, when you are put in a position where you have to slow down, when you are put in a position where you can't keep pushing the way you want to push, and your only option is to just stand still, you have no choice but to give yourself grace in those moments and show yourself compassion. And I feel like it was the biggest thing that I learned through in this process. Like, overall, that's the biggest thing that I take away from this 75 Soft. Although my challenge ended, I just want to let y'all know that my comeback is still already on the way. I am still going hard in the gym. I have still been doing my best to post content on social media. So if you don't follow my social media pages, you can follow me on Instagram at finish.her.fitness. You can like my Facebook page, Finish Her Fitness. I'll be putting all that information down below, so make sure you go check me out on those platforms. Leave a few likes, leave a few comments, share a couple things so I know that you are there. And I just want to let you know, if you are watching this and you are in one of those feelings, or you are sitting in a place where you feel like your life is falling apart and you don't know what to do next, if you're anything like me and you get to the point where you're so overwhelmed with everything that you have to do and you don't want to do anything, just know that you are not lazy, that this feeling too shall pass, and that you are surviving. And so give yourself grace, show compassion to yourself, and please know that you are not alone, okay? You are not alone. I am not alone. I know that there's other people that's out there that's feeling the same way that I'm feeling, or have been going through things that's a lot worse than what I'm going through right now. And so I just want to give you that encouragement to keep your head up, to keep pushing, and to know that better days are coming, even if you don't see them yet. It's been cloudy for the past 3 weeks, okay? It's been cloudy, but I know the sun will shine again, and I'm just waiting on it to shine on me, okay? Question: how have you been showing up for yourself lately? Let me know in the comments below. What do you do to show up for yourself? What do you do to take care of yourself? Drop a comment below. So I want to finish this video off by thanking y'all so much for watching my video. I got a little emotional, and soon, very soon, if not very soon, in the near future, I will make a video of me talking about my sister. Right now, it's still extremely sensitive. Like, every time I mention her name, tears begin to well up in the back of my eyes, and the emotions are coming up my throat. Yeah, I'm working through a lot right now. I just want to again, thank y'all so much for watching my videos. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like, you can hit that post notification bell button so you know every time I post a new video. I post every Sunday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Again, that is every Sunday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. And I want to encourage each and every one of you all to keep growing and keep glowing. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.